the weather's great outside. Welcome to the Contenders. I'm your host, Bae Young. Of course, it's all about the coming of early summer, and it's a great time to take a walk in the woods. They say it'll help you to cleanse your mind and your body, since research shows that over 80% of the impurities of your lungs can be cleansed by breathing in such clean air. Well, maybe you can try it tomorrow with your friends or family. Let's welcome today's contenders onto the stage. Thank you for joining us. We have the UNO team, Lee Dong-yeol and Song Dong-hyun. Tell us a bit about yourselves.
We met at one high school in Gwangju in 1992, and we went to same high school, and we're going to the same university right now. And I thought it'd be pretty awesome to go on a holiday vacation from airline ticket from this Contenders program. So
so you want us to pay for your trip with your friend?
That'd be pretty good.
We'll see what happens with the game. Good luck to you today. Now, going against the UNO team, we have the Shrooms team, Go Hyun-sil and Mario Romero. Welcome, and tell us a bit about yourselves.
We met through the buddy program in my school last year, and we became friends so quickly. And I think it's gonna be a good memory for us to be on this show.
Well, I hope you all have fun. Good luck to all of you. Now, in this first section, we will be giving you 10 multiple choice questions worth 10 points each. You'll be given 5 seconds to go through each question. Now, you can use chance once, and when you call it out, we'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices, and of course, you'll have a better chance at the correct answer. If you get all 10 correct, we'll give you 50 bonus points. And if you get something wrong, then we'll stop there and give you the sum of points up to that point. UNO, it's your choice, Q, U, I, or Z.
Okay, let me go with Z.
Okay, we'll go with questions at Z. Number 1. Of the following, what is the freezing point of water? 1, minus 10 degrees Celsius, 2, 0 degrees Celsius, 3, 15 degrees Celsius, 4, 100 degrees Celsius.
Number 2.
And we go on to question number 2. Of the following, which does not become foamy when combined with water and rubbed? 1, soap, 2, toothpaste, 3, solution of salt, and 4, shampoo.
Number 3.
Very good, and we go to question 3. This year in Korea, the celebration of one's coming of age day falls on which date? 1, May 18th, 2, May 19th, 3, May 20th, and 4, May 21st. If you're not sure, you can call out chance. What would you like to do?
We're going to use a chance.
Okay, we'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices. Now, please make your final selection, UNO team.
Number 3.
Yes, but we're looking for May 19th. That is our day. You end the section with 20 points, but you know we have a lot of the quiz ahead, so you have time to make up. Well, congratulations, you have 20 points. And now, Shrooms team, you have a choice of Q, U, or I sets.
Q.
Okay, we'll go with questions at Q, number 1. Of the following, which is generally not included in a weekend? 1, Friday, 2, Monday, 3, Saturday, 4, Sunday.
Number 2, Monday.
And question 2. Of the following, which is the biggest unit? 1, 1 megabyte, 2, 1 gigabyte, 3, 1 kilobyte, 4, 1 byte. Shrooms, final selection or chance?
Number 2, 1 gigabyte.
Yes. And we go to question 3. Of the following, which is not a Korean company? 1 KT, 2 LG, 3 NTT, 4 SK.
Number 3, NTT.
Yes, That is, of course, short for Nippon Telegraph and Telephone Corporation. And we go to question 4. Of the following, which river flows through Baghdad? 1. Ganges, 2. Nile, 3. Tigris, 4. Karun.
Number 3.
That is correct. And of course, the Karun River runs through Iran. And Shrooms, you've already got the lead, and we are going into question number 5. Of the following, what name is given to the 3 wars Rome fought with Carthage? 1. Trojan Wars, 2. Punic Wars, 3. Punitive Wars, 4. 7 Years' War.
Chance, we call chance.
You will use chance. We'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices. And Shrooms, please make your final selection. Final selection?
Number 2.
That is correct. And of course, the reason why we call it Punic Wars is because it is for the Phoenicians that, or the name we call the people who lived in Carthage. And Shrooms, you have used chance, and we go into question number 6. Of the following, what is measured in ohms? 1. Power, 2. Heat, 3. Electrical resistance, and 4. Electric current. Shrooms, final answer?
Number 4.
Actually, ohms measures electrical resistance. You were close though, but you've got the lead at 50 points. Congratulations. Now, this is where we will see who works better with each other, whether it's 2 friends since high school or 2 friends who met through the buddy program. Now, in this section of we will give you 20 words in a pre-chosen category. You have 100 seconds to go through the entire list. You cannot use a word or phrase that we give you on the board. Uno, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, please take your position next to me. And now you chose famous CEOs as your category. Now,
Yeah.
do you have a favorite or most respected CEO?
Actually, I don't know that much of the CEOs. It was pretty good chance to learn all about the CEOs from this category. So
it was a
I'm
learning
learning.
experience
Yeah.
for you. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go.
Oh, MS.
Bill Gates.
Pass. Samsung.
이건희.
HP and Compaq.
카르피올리나.
Chrysler.
리아의 코카.
GE.
잭 웰치.
Computer virus. Virus lab.
안철수.
Pass. SoftBank.
손정희.
Pass. ET. The creator of ET.
스티븐 스필버그.
Pass. 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 Basic colors. Italian cloth maker.
베네통.
Fila Korea. Pass. 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 Biggest computer maker in the United States.
벨. 벨.
Well, this proved to be a pretty tough category, actually. You passed on the big magazine that ranks these CEOs, Forbes magazine, and you didn't go for Prada, which is a designer.
We're guys, so we don't know that.
Well, hey, some guys go for Prada. And I think the Fila Korea president that you were looking for was Yoon Yoon-soo. And you end the section with 120 points. Now, Shrooms, are you ready? Ready? You chose a category, film festivals. Now, have you been to a film festival recently?
Recently, I went to Cheonju
Uh-huh.
in Korea, and it was pretty good.
Had a good time?
Yeah.
What was your favorite film?
I forgot the name because it was in German, but it's one from Austria, so it's really good. Oh, Benny's video. It's really good.
Okay, all right. Look forward to seeing it. And are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
LA,
LA, Hollywood,
big festival,
Los Angeles Film Festival,
award,
Academy, Pass,
pass. Germany,
Berlin,
first time movie is shown.
Premiere,
Not company film.
Independent Film,
Trophy given out in Hollywood.
Oscar,
Other kinds of awards besides Oscar.
Golden Raspberry, Pass,
Film festival in Korea.
Busan Film Festival, Bucheon, 대종상,
The initials.
Initials?
The second one.
부천, 전주,
Okay,
청룡?
pass. The color of the place where the stars
Red
walk.
Carpet,
A recent movie from an American city. A musical.
Chicago,
The words that bad movies. Bad movies.
Golden Raspberry,
The gift of Venice Film Festival.
Bear, Lion,
The
Golden
tree.
Lion,
The tree.
the palm, door,
The winner of Venice. No, the winner of
이창동, 임권택,
the film festival in Utah.
Utah, Sundance Film Festival,
Pass.
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 Oh, it was also a tough category to go through. What he was looking for was PIF for the Busan International Film Festival. You almost had it, but anyway, you end the section ahead. Shrooms, 150 points. Congratulations. Now, the next section is where we decide who will get to go on to the finals. Let's welcome Mr. Kim Jun-sung. Thanks for joining us today.
Yep, it's nice to be here again. We see that Uno and the Shrooms. Shrooms is actually a very interesting name. Actually something that can cause a bit of a misunderstanding.
They like the taste of mushrooms.
Okay. Anyways, should I go ahead and talk about the rules?
Sure.
Okay, this next round is a round of 50 non-multiple choice questions. Each question is worth 30 points, so that's 450 points in total. The first team that buzzes in can answer. Now, if you either get the answer wrong or cannot get the answer at all, then the question will go over to the other team. And you have 5 seconds to answer, and in the case that both teams are not able to answer the question, then we will give you a spelling hint.
And of course, you should wait for me to call out your team name before you share your answer with us. If you're ready, let's have question number 1.
Okay, number 1 is about astronomy. This name is derived from Greek mythology, in which the band of light was said to be milked from the breast of the goddess Hera. It is visible at night, appearing as a faintly...
Shrooms.
Aurora.
Uno, it's your chance to answer, and he'll finish the question.
As a faintly luminous band that stretches across the sky. What is this, which is the galaxy we live in?
Uno, 5 seconds. Uno,
Andromeda.
why don't we take a look at the spelling hint? Shrooms.
Milky Way,
Yes. And let's go to question 2.
Okay, question number 2 is about politics. This is an even cross, the arms of which are bent at right angles. It is an ancient religious symbol formed by a Greek cross. In 1935, it became the official symbol of Nazi Germany. What is this?
Uno,
Swastika.
again?
Swastika.
Yes. The swastika was the correct answer. And let's go on to question number 3.
Okay, question number 3 is about a fruit. A museum with the theme of this fruit is to be built in Gyeonggi-do province here in Korea. It was in 1901 that this fruit was first introduced in Korea when a French priest buried them in a Catholic church in Ansong City. What is this fruit, which is the main ingredient of wine?
Shrooms.
Grapes.
Yes. Shrooms, you currently have the lead, 210 versus Uno is 150. However, it remains a very close game, and we go to question 4.
Okay, this next question is number 4, about an instrument. This is only one of several free reed mouth organs. The oldest, the Chinese sheng, brought to Europe in the 18th century, provided the principle for both this instrument and for the short-lived symphonium.
Uno.
Violin.
Shrooms, it's your chance to answer, and he'll finish the question.
In which buttons channeled air from a single mouth hole to the proper reeds. What is this pocket-sized reed organ?
Shrooms, 5 seconds. Shrooms?
Piccolo.
Why don't we take a look at the spelling hint? We are looking for a pocket-sized reed organ. Shrooms.
Harmonica.
And we go to question 5.
Okay, question number 5 is about a person. In late April, this person said that he had information that President Saddam Hussein and his 2 sons were alive and believes that they will be captured soon. This person is the leader of the Iraqi National Congress who is seeking a key role in post-war Iraq. Who is he?
Why don't we take a look at the hint? Uno.
Karapi.
Shrooms, 5 seconds. We are looking for Ahmad Chalabi, and we go to question number 6.
Okay, question number 6 is about health. According to recent studies, researchers say that these supplements cannot correct for a poor diet, that these have not been shown to prevent any disease. Also, it is easy to reach high enough doses of certain kinds of this and minerals to actually increase the risk of disease. What is this, of which there are A, B, C, D, and etc.?
Uno.
Vitamins.
Good to see you on the board, Uno team. 180. You are catching up to Shroom's lead of 240. Let's go with question 7.
Okay, number 7 is about music. British men have selected this pop singer as the most attractive entertainer in the world in a recent survey conducted in a men's magazine among British men. Britney Spears and this person were representative U.S. teen pop stars to rise to huge popular acclaim in the late...
Uno.
Christina Aguilera.
Yes. And Uno, you're doing a good job. You remain just 30 points behind the lead. Now, Uno, I'd like to remind you once again, only to share your answer with us after I've called out your team name.
Although you like Christina Aguilera and you're very excited, you know. But
She's hot.
is she? Do you consider Britney Spears more sexy than Christina Aguilera? Or?
In my opinion, Kristen is way better than
Oh, yeah?
Britney.
Yeah, my brother thinks so too.
How about you?
I don't really like either of them.
And we go to question 8.
Number 8, title. This world-famous musical will be made into film again. This is based on a novel of French novelist Gaston Leroux, and it premiered in 1986 in London's Her Majesty's Theatre and was performed in over 100 cities in 10 countries. What is the title of this musical whose heroine is named Christine?
Uno.
Phantom of the Opera.
Yes. And Uno, you have tied with Shrooms at 240 points, and we go with question number 9.
Okay, number 9 is about science. This element was named in the late 18th century, and its name comes from Swedish, literally meaning heavy stone. This is a hard, lustrous, gray, metallic chemical element with a very high melting point that is used in lamp filaments. What is this element whose symbol is W?
Uno.
Tungsten.
And of course, it's from the earlier name for it, which was wolfram, and that is why it has W instead of something having to do with tungsten, which is a T word. And we go with question 10.
Okay, number 10 is about language. This is a relatively simple for Europeans to learn because its words are derived from roots commonly found in the European languages, particularly in the Romance languages. It is an artificial language constructed in 1887 by L.L. Zamenhof.
Shrooms.
Esperanto.
Yes. And yet again, you guys are tied at 270 points. Let's go to question 11.
Okay, number 11 is about an organization. Recently, this organization cut its forecast for economic growth around the world, citing worries about war, oil prices, terrorism, and the deadly SARS virus. What is this international organization founded in 1961 to stimulate economic progress?
Uno.
WTO.
Shrooms, it's your chance to answer, and he'll finish the question.
To stimulate economic progress and world trade.
Shrooms, 5 seconds. Shrooms.
Free Trade Organization.
Why don't we take a look at the hint? Uno.
OECD.
Yes, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development was what we were going for. Uno, you have the lead yet again, and let's go to question 12.
Okay, question number 12 is about a writer. This writer was perhaps the last European to attempt the mastery and many-sidedness of the great Renaissance personalities. His Faust is one of the masterpieces of modern literature.
Uno.
Goethe. Goethe.
Goethe was the guy we were looking for, and of course he is a German writer. And we go to question 13.
Okay, number 13 is about a word. This can often be seen in Korea. This is a kind of bath involving a spell in a hot, steamy room, followed by a plunge into cold water or a light brushing with birch or cedar boughs. The word comes from Finnish. What is it?
Uno.
Sauna.
And Uno, you're increasing your lead.
That's Korean, by the way. That's not Finnish.
Yeah.
Sauna.
The sauna was what we were looking for, and we go to question 14 now.
Okay, 14 is about a country. Recently, the new president of this country rejected fraud claims. The president defended his sweeping election win and accused international observers and the foreign press of inflating reports of fraud and irregularities. This country is located in West Africa. What is this country in which the incumbent Olusegun Obasanjo won a re-election?
Shrooms.
Nigeria.
Yes. And we have our last question now. Let's go to it.
Okay, number 15 is about sports. This is a competitive sport that tests an athlete's strength, rhythm, balance, flexibility, and agility. There are 3 major forms of competition: artistic, rhythmic, and trampoline. There are men's and women's competition in artistic and trampoline forms. The rhythmic form is open only to women. What is this sport?
Spelling hint, please. Shrooms.
Gymnastics.
And it was a very close game, and Shrooms, you had a very strong ending. However, Uno gets to go on to the finals. Congratulations. Shrooms, it did remain a close game to the end. What do you want to share with viewers back home? Actually, you have some friends behind you who have come in support. What do you want to say?
We just like to thank you all of our supporters and in Korea and outside Korea. And I want to say happy birthday to Chio in the States.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us.
So much.
Now, Uno team, you will be going up against our Casmir team, which will be going for its 3rd win in a row. You have any special plans?
We're just gonna take one step at a time. So we're just gonna relax about for 10 minutes and go against the great team.
Okay, well, it won't be 10 minutes actually. It'll be just a second. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, the Casmir team. Jade Mascarella and Stacey Andel, welcome back to our stage. Now
Thank
this
you.
is your attempt at win number 3. And I've heard your friends have had some interesting reactions.
They want our tickets. Our coworkers have all asked us to give them our tickets.
Oh, that happens all the time.
Yeah?
So are you going to share?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
And that means you'll have lots more fans rooting for you, right? Good luck to you, and good luck to you as well. Let us begin the final section. Section, we will be giving you 5 categories of questions, 10 to 50 points each. And of course, if you get it right, you get to choose the next question. If you get it wrong, the chance to answer goes over to your opponents. Uno, I see you sighing. Got to look forward to the game, right? It's supposed to be fun. What are today's categories?
Well, he doesn't like the categories, I think. Today's categories are born in the 1700s, conflicted, exclamation point, trivia, sports news, and computer games.
And of course, E-Trivia is about entertainment, conflicted about areas of conflict, and I get to choose the first one. I will go with born in the 1700s for 10 points. He was born in 1756. By age 13, he had written operettas, sonatas, symphonies, and concertos. After a brilliant career, he died in 1791 at only Casmir.
Mozart?
Yes. And of course, he is known for The Marriage of Figaro and Don Giovanni among his works. And you're already on the board, Casmir. You get to choose.
Conflicted, please.
Conflicted for 10 points.
Okay, for 10 points. Indian Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee received a formal invitation from this country's Prime Minister to visit Islamabad for talks.
Casmir.
Pakistan?
Yes. And of course, Pakistan is the 7th largest country in Asia. Uno, I'd like to see you on the board, and Casmir, you get to choose.
Conflicted for 20.
Conflicted for 20 points.
For 20 points. Last month, international mediators presented Israel and this country's leaders with a new Middle East roadmap, an ambitious blueprint for ending 31 months of violence and establishing
Uno.
Palestine?
Yes. We were going for what is this national authority, which meant Palestinian, but we took Palestine, and of course, Mahmoud Abbas was inaugurated as Prime Minister on the 28th of April. Uno, you have tied with the Casmir team at 20 points. You get to choose.
May I go with sports news for 10, please?
Sports news for 10 points.
Okay, for 10 points. This city is to take on New York, Madrid, and Moscow for the right to host the 2012 Summer Olympic Games. But the city will face stiff competition. The German city of Leipzig has also announced its candidacy, and bids are in the offing from Paris, the Brazilian cities of Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo, and possibly London. The deadline for bids is July, and the city will be chosen by the International Olympic Committee in 2005. What is the name of the Cuban capital?
Uno?
Havana?
Uno, you have got the lead, and you get to choose.
Sports news for 20, please.
Sports news for 20 points.
Okay, for 20 points. Zach Day isn't the NL Rookie of the Month for April after all.
Uno.
Chase up.
Yes. Because he had too many days, actually, and it disqualified him from being considered a rookie, and so we had the Rookie of the Month Korean, first time for Korean, Choi Hee-sup. And of course, that was big news for us in Korea. Uno, you are in the lead, increasing. Casmir, I'd like to see you on the board, and Uno, you get to choose.
Sports news for 30, please.
Sports news for 30 points.
For 30 points. Recently, this person replaced Jimmy Connors as the oldest player to hold a top ranking. He became the oldest men's player to be ranked #1 in the world as he won the finals of the U.S. Men's Clay Court Championships over Austria's Jürgen Melzer. His victory gave him enough points to surpass Leighton Hewitt of Australia and regain the top spot for the first time since September 10th, 2000, when he was replaced by Pete Sampras. Who is this person?
Casmir.
Agassi?
Yeah. Connors actually had the #1 spot at 30 years, 10 months in 1983, and Agassi also became the 5th player over 30 to hold this top rank. With that, Casmir, you are tied at 50 points with Uno. You get to choose.
Born in the 1700s for 20, please.
Born in the 1700s for 20 points. Born in 1706, this famous American went to Philadelphia as a printer and is known for Poor Richard's Almanac. Uno.
Ben Franklin?
Yes. And of course, he actually established the academy that became the UPenn, University of Pennsylvania, and served from 1753 to 54 as a deputy postmaster general of the colonies. He invented actually a stove named after himself, bifocal spectacles, and the lightning rod, which is all very interesting news. Uno, you get to choose.
Can I have sports news for 40, please?
Sports news for 40 points.
Okay, for 40 points. During the 2003 WNBA draft, which took place in late April, the Phoenix Mercury team picked this person in the 3rd round. In 2004, she'll be back in the Olympics, the Mercury team's general manager said.
Uno.
Jones?
Yes. Of course, her full name is Marion Jones, and of course, she is known as a track superstar. However, she's pregnant and has put her track career on hold. She was not available for comment, but 2 years ago, she said she might consider a career in the WNBA. With that, Uno, you are increasing your lead. Casmir, I'd like to see you on the board, and Uno, you get to choose.
Can we finish sports news for 50, please?
Completing the category Sports News, 50 points.
Okay, for 50 points. During a recent LPGA event, Chick-fil-A Charity Championship, the focus of the 54-hole tournament was on the teen idol who makes only her 4th.
Uno.
Michelle Wie?
Yes. Of course, she made her 4th LPGA start thanks to the sponsor's exemption because she was so young. She's only 13. And of course, she is living in Hawaii and a Korean-American golfer who has a great record for being so young.
I heard she's 6 foot tall for a 13-year-old girl. Can you believe that? Even for a Korean, it's unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with her career, right? She's 13, so she's got a lot of great things ahead of her. Yeah. Uno, you get to choose.
Okay, can I start with computer games for 10, please?
Computer games for 10 points.
Hello, I'm Kay, a peer manager of a game publisher, Bisco, and also I'm contributing to some daily newspapers as a columnist. Cyberspace now enables people all over the world to communicate with each other through computers. Now, computer games are representative forms of entertainment. Do you enjoy computer games? How much do you know about them? Well, let's go see. Probably everyone's heard of this game at least once. This PC game is now more than just a game. It is now a form of culture. It was created in 1998 by a United States venture company named Blizzard.
Uno.
Star Trek?
It is Casmir's chance to answer, and she'll finish the question.
It is a strategical simulation game and sold over 3.5 million copies in Korea. What is the name of this game with characters such as Terran, Protoss, and Zerg?
Casmir, Casmir?
StarCraft?
Uno, I know you knew the correct answer. You just thought of the
I
show.
jumped the gun.
Yeah. Casmir, it's good to see you on the board, and you get to choose.
Conflicted for 30 points, please.
Conflicted for 30 points.
Okay, for 30 points. The Greek and Turkish foreign ministers held highly symbolic talks in early May, winning applause from residents and agreeing peace was vital on their common border and in this island. This island has been divided since 1974.
Casmir?
Cyprus?
Yes. And of course, it's located in the eastern Mediterranean Sea, and it's actually in Greek, Kypros, and in Turkish, Kibris. And Casmir, you are gaining on the leaders Uno 160 versus 90 points. You get to choose.
Conflicted for 40?
Sure.
Conflicted for 40 points.
Okay, for 40 points. Air France announced that from June 28th, they will reset a direct route from France to this country, which has been closed for 10 years. The history of colonization between this country and France started in 1830, and after 8 years of war, this country finally achieved independence from France in 1954. It is a country in Africa located on the Mediterranean coast.
Casmir.
Algeria?
Yes, or Algeria. This is, of course, the second largest country in Africa after Sudan. And Arabic is its official language, and Islam the official religion. Casmir, you are closing the lead, 130 points versus Uno's 160, and you get to choose.
Conflicted for 50 points, please.
Staying with the category, conflicted, 50 points.
Okay, for 50 points. This country declared independence from Russia in November 1991, but Boris Yeltsin waited until 1994 before sending in the troops to restore Moscow's authority. That first blank war ended in humiliating defeat for the Russian forces in 1996.
Uno.
Chechen?
Yes. And of course, Chechen terrorists in a Moscow theater in October of 2002 had an incident, a hostage situation actually. Uno, you have increased your lead yet again, 210 versus Casmir's 130. This is a close game, however, and Uno, you get to choose.
Let's redeem ourselves with computer games with 20.
Computer games for 20 points.
In the past, hit films were often made into games, but recently it also works the other way around. So, which of the following films is not based on a game? 1. Tomb Raider. 2. Resident Evil. 3. Final Fantasy. 4. Cube.
Uno.
Cube?
Yes. And of course, Resident Evil was based on the 96 Japanese Capcom made video game, and Final Fantasy, the 2001 work. It's computer graphic film. And Uno, you are in the lead and you get to choose.
Computer games for 30, please.
Computer games for 30 points.
What are the favorite games of gamers? According to a domestic research company, they are StarCraft and this game. It has been exported to countries like the United States, Japan, and Hong Kong and recorded profits of 55 billion won.
Uno.
Warcraft.
Casmir, it's your chance to answer, and she'll finish the question.
It's based on comics of the same title, and in China, players are charged for money when playing this game since April 28th. What is this?
Casmir, 5 seconds. Uno?
Lineage?
Yes. It's a big export item, and Uno, you get to choose.
Computer games for 40, please.
Computer games for 40 points.
With the rise of the internet, Europe has also risen as the cradle of online games. This phenomenon was initiated with this text-based game produced by Butter at Ethics University in 1980. This game is an elaborate type of role-playing computer game on the internet. Many
Casmir.
Ultima?
Uno, it's your chance to answer, and she'll finish the question.
players can connect with each other online and play games in real time. What is this type of game?
Uno, 5 seconds. Uno.
Role-playing game?
This is the multi-user dungeon game.
Yeah.
Moment, yes.
Yeah.
And we go to e-trivia for 10 points. This word is derived from an Anglo-Saxon term. It means good story, a rendering of the Latin evangelium and the Greek euangelion, meaning good news or good telling. Since the 18th century, the first three have been called the synoptic blanks because the texts set side by side show a similar treatment of the life and death of Jesus Christ. It is any of four biblical narratives covering the life and death of Jesus Christ. What is this? Uno.
Evangelism?
Ask Casmir, 5 seconds. Casmir.
Passion play? I'm
going to give you such a hint that will, well, it is originally God spell? 5 seconds. Casmir?
Gospel?
Yes.
I take it that none of you guys really read the Bible or are Christians.
No hours at Sunday school for them.
That's right.
And Casmir, you get to choose.
E-trivia for 20?
E-trivia for 20 points. This is a rich blend of music, dance, mime, and spectacular staging and costuming. It has been the chief theatrical form in Japan for almost 4 centuries. Uno.
Kabuki.
Yes. And of course, this is the traditional Japanese popular drama. And in modern Japanese, the word is written with 3 characters: ka, signifying song, pu, dance, and ki, skill. And Uno, you get to choose.
Let's continue with E-trivia for 30, please.
E-trivia for 30 points. In the US, the young actor played tough juvenile roles in several films like Enter the Dragon, Return of the Dragon. But while in Hong Kong filming The Game of Death, he collapsed on the set. Uno.
Jet Li.
Casmir? Casmir?
Bruce Lee.
Yes. And of course, he is the famous Chinese-American actor, martial arts expert, who actually collapsed and took a painkiller and fell asleep and never woke up. And interestingly, his son, Brandon Lee, also suffered a very mysterious death on the set of another movie in 1993. So anyway, Casmir, you get to choose.
E-trivia for 40?
E-trivia for 40 points. People magazine named the 50 most beautiful people in the world in its latest issue, which hit newsstands in early May, with this actress's face on the cover. The Oscar-winning actress made the list for the 7th time, while fellow Oscar-winning actress Julia Roberts made the list for the 8th time, magazine said. The actress has become better known in recent years thanks to an Oscar win and a stint as a Bond girl. Who is she? Uno.
Halle Berry.
Yes, Halle Berry is the woman we were looking for. And of course, she was recently in X-Men 2, or X-Men. And Uno, you get to choose.
Okay, let's finish the category with 50 points.
E-trivia?
E-trivia, yeah.
Yes. Finishing E-trivia, 50 points. Her original last name, Gustafsson, this actress was born in Stockholm. Uno.
Inga Bergman.
And Casmir, it's your chance to answer, and I'll finish the question. Her well-known American film, The Torrent, The Temptress, and Flesh and the Devil, established her as one of the most popular film stars of her time. Unlike many stars of the silent movies, she more than successfully made the transition to talkies with Anna Christie in 1930, in which her first spoken words on the screen revealed a low, husky voice to complement her beauty. Who is this Swedish-American actress? Casmir, 5 seconds. She is one of the most glamorous and popular stars of the motion pictures of the 20s and 30s, and later she was a legendary recluse. Casmir.
Greta Garbo?
Yes, the hint gave it away. It's good to see you on the board, Casmir. 220 versus Uno's lead of 320 points, and you get to choose.
Born in the 1700s for 30?
Born in the 1700s for 30 points. After 2 centuries, this Scottish economist remains a towering figure in the history of economic thought. Casmir.
Smith?
Adam Smith.
Adam Smith?
Adam Smith is known for An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of the Wealth of Nations, published in 1776. And although some of his theories may not have been proved accurate by the experience of the Industrial Revolution, his influence on later economists remains great. And Casmir, you're just 70 points behind, and you get to choose.
Born in the 1700s for 40?
Born in the 1700s for 40 points. This Swiss French philosopher was born in 1712. He was said to have influenced Kant, Goethe, Robespierre, and the French revolutionists. He was one of the great figures of the French Enlightenment. The novel Émile expounds Casmir.
Rousseau? Jean-Jacques Rousseau?
Yes. And of course expounds on his theory that education involves drawing out what is already in the child rather than expounding or imparting knowledge. And of course, well known are The Social Contract and Émile, among other works. And you're catching up, Casmir. You're just 30 points behind Uno's lead. And Casmir, you get to choose.
Finish Born in the 1700s.
Born in the 1700s, 50 points. This English scientist was born in 1791. He laid the foundations of classical field theory, later developed by James Clerk Maxwell. He also developed the first dynamo, which is generator. A law named after him states that the number of moles of substance produced at an electrode during electrolysis is directly proportional to the number of moles of electrons transferred at that electrode. Who is he? Developed the first dynamo. Uno.
What?
Casmir, 5 seconds. And now it is open to both teams. Would you like to buzz in?
Yeah.
Uno?
Faraday?
Yes. Michael Faraday is the scientist we were going for, and of course, he has a law after him. And we have just one question left on the board. Computer games, 50 points.
What is the biggest game company in the world? This company creates and delivers about 45% of all online game playing, with about 15 million active players. Its offerings include family and sports games, as well as persistent state world games like Ultima Online and Earth and Beyond. What is this world's leading independent developer and publisher of interactive entertainment software?
Casmir?
Electronic Arts?
Yes. Well, you ended strongly, Casmir. However, Uno, this is your first win. Congratulations.
Various prizes are awaiting our winning contenders. Your first win will take you on a trip to Jeju Island. Your second win to Japan. Your third win will take you to China. And on your fourth win, you'll win a trip to Southeast Asia. On your fifth win, a trip to Hawaii. Your sixth win, a trip to the United States. And on your seventh win, you'll take the grand prize of a tour of Europe. We hope many of you join us.
Well, Casmir, with that, you have 2 wins under your belt, meaning you have tickets to go to Japan. I know your friends were talking about sharing the tickets. What are you going to do?
That's probably what we'll do.
Yeah, okay,
Share
well,
with our friends.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. Congratulations, and thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, Uno team, this is your first win. I know you must feel great, but you were talking actually about a team that you kind of liked while you were watching, and you wanted to be like them. You want to talk to us about that?
Oh, I watched the Otay team, which won 7 in a row. I thought they were pretty cool, so I don't know. They're my heroes right now. So I have to try and keep on trying and prepare for the next week's round. So.
And you're hoping to have 7 wins like them?
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go have some beer with them after this and think about that.
Why don't you guys join it for beer? Yeah?
That's right.
Yeah.
Congratulations again. And with that, we have a new one-time winner. Join us again next week and have a great week. Bye-bye.